What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Lennox Lewis. This is a rumor, okay? The rumor has it that Lennox Lewis has reached out to Anthony Joshua and offered to help him get his belts back, okay? Now, we've known the stories, we've heard the criticism, we've heard the critiqueness of Lewis. We've heard Lewis say that he doesn't think Anthony Joshua can do this or do that. We've heard him say that he can bounce back, he can beat Wilder, he can, we've heard a lot of things, negative and positive. More negative, I feel, than positive, but both sides of the spectrum when it comes to Lennox Lewis. According to this source, Lennox Lewis says that he can help Anthony Joshua fight tall. He can help him get his confidence back because he has been in that situation where he's faced a loss, and how he can regain himself mentally. Because remember, Lennox Lewis said recently that he thought that Anthony Joshua wasn't mentally all there for that fight. So he says that he can help Anthony Joshua with that as well. And it's funny that this rumor comes out now, because I was just talking this morning on my live feed, on my live video, and I was talking about Lennox Lewis, how he would be a good fight, or could be that guy that could help Anthony Joshua for his style, because I feel Joshua, at his peak, he would fight like a prime Lennox Lewis if he was smart. Not like Mike Tyson or someone shorter or Joe Frazier. None of those guys. You have to respect your own physicality. And I feel that Joshua doesn't have the experience to do that yet, or embrace or accept that yet, okay? And Lennox Lewis would be a good attribute because he was able to fight tall. He's shown that he can beat guys that are shorter and can hit hard, that are dangerous, that loves to crouch and cut off the ring, like David Tua, okay? Like Mike Tyson, okay? And he has been beaten. Now, the ways that these guys have been beaten are different. Lennox Lewis just got caught. He got caught, but he got caught. Anybody could get caught. I get that. Now, the funny thing about this whole ordeal is the two ways these guys got beat, right? Anthony Joshua just didn't get caught and, oh, shit, I'm knocked out. Now, he got hurt like that, right? He did get hurt and get caught, and it was one punch that changed that fight. It wasn't 50. It was one punch. So a lot of people misconstrued that. But he got back up. Lennox Lewis didn't get back up. Lennox Lewis was out cold 2 times, right? Now he comes back. He avenges those losses. He does. Now, for that reason and that reason only, I can understand why he would want to help Anthony Joshua. But only for that reason. I don't see why he would. And then still the question I ask is, can Lennox Lewis help Anthony Joshua? Because we don't know him being a commentator. We don't really know what his obligations are and how close or how bonded he is with the PBC and Al Heyman. I know he receives checks from Al Heyman for being a commentator, but that's what I question that. But the criticism, like Lennox Lewis says, you have to be open to criticism, right? Because you have to see where your faults are. Lennox Lewis also says, in order for me to help him, according to this rumor, that he would have to sit down with Anthony Joshua to see where Anthony Joshua made his mistake. If he doesn't know his mistake, then he can't help him. So this is one of those Johnny Cochran / O.J. Simpson kind of situations. To me, personally, because it feels like that. You got two guys practically from the same place, right? One's older, you know what I mean? One's in one situation, the other one's in a certain situation. You know, you got AJ is OJ. You got Johnny Cochran is Lennox Lewis, right? And then you can see them kind of like dap up and embrace themselves, and then they'll talk to each other like very seriously, like what happened? You know what I mean? That's what I thought about it. I mean, I watched that OJ, you know, People versus OJ Simpson. It was on FX for a while. It was on Netflix for a while too. But anyway, back to the point. You know, this guy is supposed to help him get out of this situation that he's in. And my thing is, I don't understand that. I don't understand Lennox Lewis saying that, if that's what he said, because we've heard Lennox Lewis say that he know where he went wrong. So the objective, if he's reaching out to Anthony Joshua, he shouldn't have to see if Anthony Joshua knows where he went wrong, if he already knows where he went wrong. He knows that. That's what he can apply. He can give his own assessment to what happened to Anthony Joshua that night, since he knows it all, right? He's the senpai. Anthony Joshua's the kohai, if you know anything about Japanese, you know, terminology, okay? Lewis is the senior man. Joshua is the younger man, okay? So that's how that, you know, the senpai kohai. Anyway, crash course. The partnership's supposed to work. But Lennox Lewis, I feel, if he said this, it makes me wonder, like, okay, is this an agenda? Are you genuinely trying to help Anthony Joshua if this is true? You know, or because it seems like you had this much criticizing, you should be the one, because I've done a video about it, you should be the one that reached out to him. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't surprise me for that reason, but it does surprise me on, you know, you now wanting to help. You know, you say get rid of McCracken. You say he needs a new trainer. Okay, put your money where your mouth is and be that guy. Show your fans or your British fans or your British roots on how you can help another Brit out. Do that. That could clear everything up. If you show Anthony Joshua how to do these certain things, how to fight tall, how to respect fighting someone shorter, and approach a shorter fighter like Ruiz, do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say. But let me break something down to you guys. Lennox Lewis and Anthony Joshua, you know, the narrative is Anthony Joshua's glass chin, right? He went down, you know, he don't have a chin. He's like a lot of people. Some people compare him to Amir Khan, right? So you're comparing Joshua to Amir Khan, but Joshua was not knocked out cold like Lennox Lewis was. So the thing is, why the hell are we comparing Joshua to Amir Khan when Lennox Lewis was in fact the guy that got knocked out cold, that got knocked out? Boom! Look at him in Rockman. This motherfucker was all over the place. He did not beat the count. He was knocked out. That's a KO. McCall, same shit. Right? He didn't know where he was. He was not fit to fight. That's an argument on AJ because he'd been down 4 times. Lennox Lewis didn't have time. He was already out. 1 time. 2 fights. Both fights. All it took was 1 knockdown. He was out. So really, who has the glass chin? You know what I'm saying? So we shouldn't compare Amir Khan to Joshua. We should compare Amir Khan to Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis should have that jacket of being that person that has that glass chin or that subject chin, not Joshua. Joshua got up 4 times. What does that mean? He has no chin? What the fuck? Right? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Lennox Lewis rumored to reach out to Anthony Joshua, offering his services to help him get his belts back. Of course, comment, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.